Hey guys, Justin Boyson here, Prosperity Prospecting. Today, I finally got the Gold Strike. I figured out what was wrong with it and got it all fixed. I have a little bit of material I was wanting to run through it. It's not much. We're going to weigh it before we start. But just wanted to include you guys in this. I get a lot of comments and compliments on the Gold Strike. Got it running perfect. Already got my Dawn dishwasher soap in there. Already scrubbed the mat so that it's not got bubbles in it that'll make the gold float out. This is all the material we're going to run here. So there's the scale. Oh, I forgot I didn't turn it on. And let's see if I can get you guys closer. All right, you can see we're zeroed out. Putting that on the scale. So we're only running 12.54 pounds. So not a big expectation with that little material. But what this material is, what I'm trying to figure out is, I brought back lobe material from one of my claims in Colorado. This is dirt that was stuck to the rocks or dirt that we actually picked up as we were getting the rocks. And it accumulates over time, and I've had pretty good results running it in the past. So this is a different spot, though. I've never tested it here. So we're going to test this dirt and see if there's anything in it. If there's anything in 12.5 pounds, it's going to be a pretty good spot. So let me get everything finished up here, and we'll start running the material. Okay, so we got it run. Let's see what's left out of all of the ports. Port number 1, port number 2, port number 3, and this is what came out of the kitty litter bucket and the mat. So that's all 4 chances for it to catch the gold. I do already see some super fine, so there will be gold in it. Whether it'll show up on camera or not, I'm not sure, but we will have some gold. So let me get you set up on a tripod and we'll do some panning. Okay, this is port 3, which always has the least amount of material, and it's always super, super fine. That's the job of port number 3, is catching the fine gold. And it does a crazy good job. Get my Dawn soap stirred up a little bit.
I can already see fine gold all in here. I may just snuffer up pretty much all of this, because at the very least it needs to be roasted. See if there's any larger stuff in here. Another nice line. I'm going to snuffer that up, and then I'm going to go ahead and put the rest in my pan to dry it. So this is my drying pan here. Okay. Here comes port number 2, which is the middlings. You can see there's quite a bit more material in here. Loaded with pyrite again. Luckily my panning station was clean when I started this, so it'll be easy to get all of that out and then roast it, see if we can get any gold out of that pyrite. I usually do in this area. The pyrite here usually does contain gold. And this pan's pretty heavy for, you know, for the amount of materials in there, which is also a good sign. Very pretty line of gold right there. Let me snuffer that up real quick. And the rest is going to go in my smelting or my roasting pan. Okay, everybody, I've already panned most of port number 1 because it takes 6-8 pans to get through it. This is the last pan. I have found a little bit of gold in it, not a whole lot. At the end of this, though, watch it till the end because we're going to see if it's a measurable amount of gold that we caught today. So let me lower you guys back down and we'll do this last pan together. Really heavy pan. Slow down a bit because we're getting towards the end. Okay, let's pan it back to see what we got. Okay, so another nice, really good line here. I know it's hard to see, it's super fine. There's a little bigger piece right there. So let me get this snuffered up. Okay, so this is what we found in that little bit of material. I don't know if it's enough to weigh, but we're fixing to find out. So let me get this piece of paper folded over where I don't lose anything. Probably should let you guys see that. Kind of a bad angle here. So, as you can see, there is gold in there, but it's not enough to weigh. It's almost wanting to get a little bit of a weight, but not quite. So, here's the thing. Again, I don't ever pad these videos with adding gold. This is what I find, and sometimes it's nothing. But there's always lots of fun, lots of great learning experience that goes into everything that I do here on the channel. So what did we learn from this experiment? Well, this test, I should say. First thing we found out is we can have a very high expectation of finding lots of fine gold, because this lack of weight here does not include any of the fine stuff that I haven't roasted or anything yet. I guarantee you after I do all that, it will be a weighable amount of gold, but that takes quite a bit of time. The other thing we found that's not kind of what we want to hear, but it is what it is, there's not very much big gold in there. There's one that I could pick up with my fingers that would be considered a picker, but a very low expectation of much big gold, but a very high expectation of small gold. Now enough fine gold added together weighs a lot, because they don't have air pockets and stuff in it like a nugget does. So I'm not disappointed in that at all. But I do know what to expect when I go in, and most importantly, I know what type of mining I need to do in there to capture that type of gold. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I can't express to you enough how much I appreciate your support, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.